Kyle remains humble and regrets this ordeal beyond words. No, he does not. He's just glad he got out of prison.
Right.
What's going on, y'all? Ground and Motivate back in this thing again, man, with another video. And today we have an update on a case. And if you don't know what that case is, we're going to link it down in the description for you so you can get a little bit more info on it. But this is the Kyle Carruth situation. And the update is no charges for Kyle Carruth in the Chad Reed shooting. You remember that video? So the one where the dude came to come pick up his son and the wife sent him with the grandma, and then the
mom's
stepdad.
boyfriend shot the dad.
Yeah, he came out with some beta male energy. But yeah, man, we're gonna go check this article out and see what these guys have to say. Why did he get? I guess why did he get away scot free? Let's see. So first we have no charges will be filed against Kyle Carruth in connection with November 5th fatal shooting of Chad Reed at a South Lubbock residence. Carruth's attorney David Gwynn on Thursday evening said officials with the Texas Attorney General's office, which was investigating the case, said a grand jury is specially impaneled to review the shooting declined to indict Carruth on Thursday. Can you think of why that is?
Is his property? He's self-defending?
His wife, his ex-wife, was a judge, or she is a judge.
Oh.
Yeah. She
didn't excuse herself from the case?
I don't know if she has connections. I don't know if she's part of the case or not, but I don't know if she has connections where she's like, yeah, I don't want Kyle to, even though Kyle, we're not together, but I don't want Kyle to go to prison.
So they had a good breakup.
I guess, yeah, I guess they had a good breakup. And then here we go next. Gwen expressed on the client's behalf his sympathies to the Reed family. The loss of life is painful, he said. Deepest sympathies go out to them. He said Carruth's deepest sympathies go. No, they don't. No, they don't. He's just happy he got off, so of course his sympathies are going to go out to them. He also expressed gratitude for the grand jury's decision, saying the judicial system worked as it should. No, it did not. We clearly saw the video and it was not. Yeah. Here's a quote from the guy. We are appreciative of the wise decision of the extremely hard-working independent grand jury, Quinn said in the statement. Rarely does a grand jury work for 3 days on one case alone. Those Lubbock citizens must have learned everything imaginable about every aspect of the case and the people involved. They didn't really. I don't think they really worked hard on that. They just kind of like that. I think they already knew what they wanted to do in the first place. They were like, yeah, if you don't pay us the money in 3 days, we're not going to let them go. And then she paid the money in 3 days, and they let him go. The shooting stemmed from a child custody dispute between Reed and ex-wife Christina Reed, Carruth's resident in the 2100 block of 90th Street, according to police officials. A confrontation between the men erupted with Carruth firing a warning shot at Reed's feet, and the two men struggled over the weapon. During the struggle, Carruth is thrown off several feet, but still holding his rifle. He spins around and fires twice at Reed, who was struck. Yeah, and he had like a nice little bit of time to sit there and think about it. The guy didn't even run towards him. He just was like, oh, I just want to get you out of here. The fact that he even went in there to go get the gun in the first place is like, bro, you're doing the most.
What if he was just scaring the other guy off?
I don't think he was scaring the guy off. I think he's along the same lines as the 21 Jumper dude. He's a very right, radical white guy who says that owning a gun, if you don't own a gun, you're a beta male, and he's gonna take advantage of his two-way gun rights. He's one of those kind of guys, and that's why I feel like a lot of these kind of guys are like. That's why they want to have guns, so they can do things like this and exploit the laws that allow them to delete people off of their property. So like that's what I think. Like think about Florida. They have the whole stay your ground thing. If you don't want somebody in your house anymore, you can just get them out of there. And I guess the same thing applies here. Then next we have as Lubbock Metropolitan Special Crimes Unit investigators worked on the case, Lubbock County District Attorney Sunshine Stanek recused her office from the case, citing the suspected shooter was related to a local elected official who could testify in the case. Court records show that during the shooting, Carruth was in the midst of divorcing District Judge Anne Marie Carruth, who presided over the 72 District in Crosby and Lubbock counties. Wayne said the grand jury reviewed the investigations by Lubbock Police and the Attorney General's office. We have another quote here. Kyle cooperated with the police, gave them 2 statements in the course of their investigation, Quinn said, and I submitted a letter and notebooks of information on his behalf. Of course, the grand jury didn't have to examine it. Yeah. Tony Busby, who is representing who is representing Reed's widow, Jennifer Reed, said in a statement that the criminal justice utterly failed Jennifer Reed. They definitely did. He said the video of the shooting, which Jennifer Reed recorded and shared publicly, showed Carruth injected himself into the argument between Chad and Christian Reed. And and he did, because there was no reason for him to be a part of it. You're not even a stepdad.
But were they at her house or were they at his house?
I think it was his house.
So it's like you're fighting on my property then. He probably has the right.
Yeah, but then when you think about what they're fighting about, as the you've got my son, I'm supposed to be getting him at 3:00. You send him on down the road to grandma's house across town at 3:00.
But I mean, like, if you're a guy and you're dating a woman that has a kid, right? And her ex-husband showed up, and they were in a heated argument.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of guys probably felt like they are obligated to protect his women.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, you protect him, but I mean, was he hitting her or anything, or was he seeming like he was hitting her?
No, but he was like yelling. Like, we don't know the background story, right? We don't know what past history they had.
Yeah.
But also, they're fighting on his property.
Yeah, and everybody always says that when somebody passes, they were a good person. They can give you the clothes off their back. That's always the case. There never was like, oh man, he was a piece of shit. It never was that.
Right.
But we don't really know. I guess like, what do you like you said? We don't know. But at the same time, I can see why he's mad. If he is indeed a clean-slated man, I can see why he's mad.
Right.
And he has every reason to be mad.
Because his wife is preventing him from seeing his own son.
And I think that if he does have a clean slate, I think that makes Kyle Carruth a part of the elite beta male force. Because it's like, bro, you know he's a clean man. You know he's just here to see his son. The lady's playing games, and now we got.
But also think about it. If he's with the wife, I mean, and the wife and the husband, like, they separated, she probably doesn't have a lot of good things to say about him.
No, she definitely doesn't.
So the boyfriend's information is also very, like,
skewed.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
okay.
It makes sense, right?
Yep. Because a lot of girls always do the thing. I think just people in general always do the thing where they kind of trash the person that they were with last. It's just this is just human nature in a way. Some people actually
because it's like if there's nothing bad happening, you guys wouldn't be separated.
Yeah.
And because that incident just happened, it was so soon, right? If you're still like kind of like going through it or recovering it, of course you're gonna feel some kind of way.
Right.
Yeah.
I wonder what would happen if this guy had the same similar situation with that lady. Like he had kids with her, she went with some other dude, and then now he's in the same pickle as old Chad Reed was. That'd be some karma. That'd be pretty funny karma. Next, we got Jennifer Reed said in a December news conference that her husband was there to pick up his son, who was supposed to spend the week with him as part of a custody agreement. So what do you think about that? Like, if he's with Jennifer Reed, she seems like she's smitten by the guy. Do you think that he's a bad guy? If he's able to get I don't know. I guess you're able to get a new girlfriend. A lot of abusers and trash guys are able to get new girlfriends,
but they don't show it in the beginning.
Yeah, they don't show it in the beginning. So,
right.
But I think they were slated to be married in a few days from when that happened. So I guess yeah.
Wow.
So I'm guessing that he must have been okay, unless he was like, "You're gonna get married to me and make me look good around Lubbock, or else."
I mean, there's so many trashy people running outside with a girlfriend or a boyfriend, so you can never tell.
That's true. Next, we've got a quote here. We believe there was no legitimate reason for Carruth to bring a deadly weapon to an argument that he wasn't a part of. The statement reads, Chad Reed died unarmed, shot and killed while simply trying to determine the whereabouts of his son. That's real. While no criminal charges will be filed in the shooting, 2 wrongful death lawsuits have been filed against Carruth by Reed's surviving family members. Carruth said he was forced to use deadly force in a confrontation with Reed. No, you were not, you dumb beta male. No, you were not, you privileged beta male. He is. And then we got another quote here. We will now aggressively pursue Jennifer Reed's claims in civil court, Busby statement reads. Gwen said Carruth hopes to move forward with his life, that his name is now cleared. And we have a quote, Kyle remains humble and regrets this ordeal beyond words. No, he does not. He's just glad he got out of prison.
Right.
And you know they said, so that means that the son, that's the end of the article, by the way. But they said that the son is, so he still has to live with them.
So the son's going to grow up with the man that killed his biological dad.
Yeah. And then when he finds out why he killed his dad,
he's gonna hate his mom too.
He should. His mom's trash. She's garbage. Both of them garbage.
He probably already know because it's all over the news.
Oh, he has to know for sure. He
How
knows
old
for
is his
sure.
son? 12?
I don't know how old. I think he might have been 12 though. But yeah, that's gonna be some hell to pay in that household. You're not my dad. That strikes true times 10 right there.
It's so weird that he was just like released.
That is very weird. Very suspicious. Kyle Carruth, we know you got some privilege out there, bro. You beta male. You are definitely a beta male. I hope you somehow see this. You are an elite beta male.
He's gonna come here with his gun.
I mean, this is Georgia. It's a little different. Georgia's a little different.
Okay.
So he's gonna come here and he's gonna get beat to a pulp.
He's gonna wait for us next time we go to where he at, Texas.
I'm not going to Texas. Yeah, he's gonna come here and I'm gonna beat him to a pulp. Show me he's a real beta male. Yeah, that's that for the video right there, man. What do you guys think about that, man? That's some real, yeah. That's definitely some connections playing a part there. That's all that is. I can't believe he got off with that.
Right.
Absolutely can't believe it. Either this the trash American loophole laws or just privilege or both.
It's just crazy. It's like the kid lost his father.
Yeah.
And he has to grow up with the man that actually killed his father. It doesn't make any sense to me. This is like crazy.
And that situation to me shows that he's a quick to anger guy. So we don't know how that guy's life going to be. The kid's life is going to probably be hard. Because like I actually have a friend who said that his brother is like a half brother, and he didn't know why his dad abused the half brother all the time because he thought that they were full blood.
Right.
And then he found out later on that wasn't his actual dad.
Ooh. So if the boyfriend and the mom has another kid,
it's over with. That kid's gonna be he's gonna be the spawn of Satan. He's gonna be the black sheep for sure. For real. That's a bad situation. I think the other lady's trying to get custody of him though.
That's really like impressive of her though. It's like you.
Hey.
That's really like impressive of her because like you just lost your fiance, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you want to take his kid into custody, like a kid that has no blood tie with you,
right? And
you knowing that it's going to maybe like lower your chance of finding your next husband. It's like that's pretty impressive.
Maybe she doesn't. Maybe she's not holding out much hope to find a new husband. After that, you're probably grieving and you're just kind of you don't care as much. But then also on top of that, I think she was like a really old woman. So. But
still, like responsible for a kid is like at least like 18, 20 years, you know?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, this is an effed up situation right here all around.
Yeah.
But that's it right there, man. Kyle Carruth, the beta male, man. Condolences to the lady, the Reed lady, the other lady who Reed was married to. You're trash as well. You're garbage. And yeah, man. Anybody else who has anything else to say, you're probably an idiot. And that's it. But yeah, if you're watching to this point, man, thank you. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and we'll see you next time.